Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's pick a card reading, we are going to be looking at who are you destined to become. So I'm going to have 3 piles today. Pile number 1, you're going to choose this card. Pile number 2, you're going to choose this card. And pile number 3, you guys are going to choose this card. So go ahead and pause now. Pick whichever pile you're drawn to, and I will see you in your pile selections. Hey, group 1, if you were drawn to this card, it says the law, and it says act with common sense and responsibility. So right away, because it says the law, I am getting that a lot of you in this pile will be going into something in the law field, okay? Police officers, the court system, judges, court stenographers, paralegals, anything in the court system, court related. This could even have to do with like working for the state, with like child protective services, stuff like that. I am hearing that those of you who chose this pile, you guys are people who have a lot of integrity, and you guys will be honored for that. You will be using your gifts here to bring honor to yourself, is what I just heard. But also, I am also getting that people in this pile, besides that for career, I am getting that these are my general curse breakers, any kind of karmic cycles. You are the chosen ones, and I say that sarcastically because we all know that's not easy to be called to do that. But you guys are destined to break generational curses, generational poverty, any kind of lower vibrational things that previous generations could not break that cycle. You guys will be the one breaking that cycle. Also, I'm getting a lot from this card, but I'm getting that you also are destined to be in a specific union, because I'm seeing the 2 hands here, and this is a contract. So a lot of you are destined to be married, and because I'm seeing the 2 birds also. So I feel like you will definitely find your partner in this lifetime. Some of you are twin flame is what I'm hearing. Not everybody in this pile is, but if you are, you will find your twin flame and have a union in this lifetime. The number 22 could be significant for you guys. You could be born on the 22nd. You could be life path number 2s, and also you could be 22 years old for somebody here. But we're going to go ahead and get into the cards and see what else I can get. For pile number 1, please, spirit guides, tap me in to the collective of group number 1s, those who chose the law card. Who are they destined to become? Who is my pile number 1's destined to become? I just saw, and look, justice, guys. This is definitely people who are going to be, part of the justice system. Maybe you're studying criminology, or, but I feel like a lot of you are going to be truth tellers. You guys dig deep for the truth. I did hear conspiracy theorists, so somebody in this pile could be into like conspiracy theories and not like into what the news is reporting. I feel like you guys dig deeper for the truth. I am seeing detectives, so this could also be like FBI, CIA, I don't know, very, very confident, fiery people in this pile. You could be a fire sign, but I'm also hearing Libra with that justice card. All right, so pile number 1, who are you destined to become? All right, we got the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Wands, and remember I said you would be finding your perfect match, or your soulmate, or your specific person. This can be about marriage, and you guys are destined to have like a very specific love. a very beautiful love story is what I'm hearing here, but the Ace of Cups comes before the Two of Cups. So I feel like what's going to happen here is you're going to be working on yourself and, getting into whatever field of career you guys decide to go into. And I already gave some examples, but there could be, a lot more to that. And then you guys will meet your person. So your person's going to be very much the same as you, like a match to the things that you believe in. Another person of high integrity, high honor here is what I'm hearing. You also are destined to build this beautiful home. Maybe some of you will, because I'm hearing like King of the Castle. You will have a home that other people are envious of, is what I'm hearing. All right, pile number. Yeah, you guys could have a rose garden in your home, like on the fields. Pile number ones. Who are they destined to become? Pile number one. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, and I feel like you guys, I'm getting seeking and finding in this, like from this card. And I want to say you guys walk away from things that like other people take as fact. You guys keep continuing to go to find the underlying truth. A lot of like truth tellers here, detectives, the energy of people who don't believe everything they see. You keep seeking. Let's see what the overall energy is. The Two of Pentacles. So I do feel like you guys are destined to be very busy, on the go type of people. But you're going to have this perfect balance here. And that makes a lot of sense with the scales, okay? Like your career is going to be very important to you, but also your home life, your family. I do feel like you guys will have children in this pile. Not for everybody if you don't want children, but if you're looking to have children, you will have them. You're going to be juggling a lot of things. Very, very busy people in this pile. But I'm hearing eye on the prize. They're showing me the glasses. You're going to be very, you're destined to be a person who's extremely focused, who, whatever you want, you're going to go after it, because this Eight of Cups is a person leaving something behind in order to find their Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is that emotional stability and that wish fulfillment. You will have that in this life, even if you have to walk away from things, because we got the Eight of Cups and that's about walking away, and the Tower is about burning things to the ground that aren't stable. So you will have this stable life here with the Four of Wands. That is something that's built on trust, stability. I'm hearing that song, when the bones are good, the rest don't matter. I feel like once you find your person, you guys are incredibly loyal, and your person will be incredibly loyal to you. So let's clarify more. What is the Ace of Cups talking about? Ace of Cups, please, Spirit Guides. We got the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you are destined to be a person that has a lot to offer, and your person also has a lot to offer. Both of you bring a lot to the table. And I want to say you guys are going to do very well financially in this life. You guys could even start your own business together. That's not for everybody, but for some of you, when you get a little bit older, because I'm seeing the gray hair. So maybe even after you guys have, if you're on the police force, you only have to put in a certain amount of time and then you can retire. So some people retire at a very young age. You might do something after retirement. I'm seeing entrepreneurs in this pile. You could go into like private security, or there could be like security officers in this pile. Four of Wands, because I'm seeing a badge and I'm seeing a gun. So also people could be in the military, very, very structured people in this pile as well. Some of you could end up working in the union. I do see like, I don't know why they're giving me this, but I'm seeing people who have like a pension, union workers, blue collar for some of you. What's the Four of Wands? We got the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands. And I just feel like I'm getting here, you will be working tirelessly here, okay, in order to achieve all the goals that you want to achieve in this life, because this is like and this is also known as the wounded warrior. Yeah, you guys are like warriors in this pile. You fight for the innocent, or you do something here to like protect, or You guys are protectors, protectors of women, protectors of children is what I'm also hearing, but you hold a lot of confidence. You're very confident in who you are. And if you're not now, you're going to be a person who is destined or fated to become a person who is very, very confident in themselves. You're going to, because I heard know thyself. You're going to know thyself. And you guys could be, remember I talked about being honored. I'm getting like a crown here. You guys could be receiving some sort of award or like a badge or a badge of honor. There's something here about being recognized for the work that you do. What is the Eight of Cups, Spirit Guides? What is the Eight of Cups? There it is, guys. Justice, the law, okay? I'm really seeing this very, very clearly for you guys. For the majority of you in this pile, you are destined to work in some sort of justice field, the Justice Department. But again, whatever this is, you guys are all about truth, justice, speaking your truth. You could even be a person who has like a podcast or a platform that speaks about, injustices. Some of you could even volunteer for, like an innocence project. I feel like you guys want to like help the innocent or help the less fortunate, or there's something about that. And I love that the Justice card came out to confirm, just double confirmation about what I was picking up on in the beginning. What is the Two of Pentacles here? Pile number ones, who are they destined to become? And we got the Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be like, I'm getting the same message about like more than one path, like more than one job. Okay. So again, I feel like some of you could retire from law and then start something else, or some of you are going to have like a side gig or something you do possibly with your spouse, or because I'm seeing two people, like Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. There could be, another aspect of you that you want to bring out, that you want to like bring to fruition. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's some sort of like entrepreneurial, practice here. Yeah, and there's the Empress confirming, you guys will be married with children if you so desire. This Empress is the mother of the deck and she is pregnant. But I feel like you will have you're destined to have a very abundant and full life. You will have the career, but you will also have the children. You will also have the white picket fence and the house and, all those type of things. So beautiful. Let's get into the Oracle cards. For pile number one, who are they destined to become, Spirit Guides? Yeah, you guys will be having a big dream come true, because it says have faith in your dreams. I feel like you guys are going to have like more than one dream come true in this life. You're going to be the one that makes your dreams come true. Again, I just like, it kept on showing up. So yeah, you guys, whoa, okay. Those really wanted to jump out. It says take time to breathe out, and your commitment is being tested. I feel like there will be, because not everything can be perfect, right? There will be ups and downs in your life as far as like, am I walking the right path? Am I doing the right thing? There will be some tests along the way. And, with this, I'm getting like, if you are in law or you are like a lawyer or you're working long hours, make sure you're taking time for yourself, because that Ace of Cups was your first card out, and that talks about self-care. So again, they're reminding me of the balance here. Make sure you're balancing everything, because you have a lot going on. You guys are going to have a lot going on in this life. And look, emotions are running high. I feel like you're going to feel very passionate and like fiery about the people you care for, or the, the job that you do. You're going to be very dedicated to that work. So, you could burn out if you're not careful with balance, but I feel like you guys are very well balanced people, and, you will take heed of that. So pile number ones, who are they destined to become? Who are my pile number ones destined to become? Pile number one. Are you kidding me? Spirit's like, I said what I said. We got the Justice card. again. So this is basically the Justice card. We got the Justice card here, and now we have Justice again. Again, confirming that you will have that balance that I just talked about, but it says karmic adjustment, balance, and objectivity. And I was talking about in the beginning when I was channeling about clearing generational karma, generational curses. So there is some sort of karmic adjustment that you guys will be working on in this life. You are destined to clear that. You are the chosen one to clear that for your family line, and you will be doing that. Wow, I can't believe we got that 3 times. Pile number 1. So yeah, triple confirmation here about being in the justice system. Pile number 1. We got mercy, and we got abundance, gratitude, and big ideas. And I feel like I talked about how you guys would have this abundant life. What you give, oh yeah, okay, I got it, Spirit. So with the scales here, what you give out, you're going to receive back with the law of reciprocity. So what you guys put in, you're going to get back. And that is going to be an abundant life for you, okay? And we got the death card at the back of the deck, grief, rebirth, and transformation. And I want to say with this, I feel like you're destined to change a lot of people's lives. You're destined to touch a lot of people's lives, and you're going to transform, and you're going to have a lot of rebirths is what I'm hearing throughout this journey. So you guys could be going through a spiritual awakening that will, I don't know, bring you closer to I'm hearing something about empathy. So I feel like this rebirth or this spiritual awakening is going to help you to have empathy for the people that you're helping. So it'll help you be like a better lawyer, a better cop, a better, whatever you guys end up doing, okay, in the criminology or justice field. And again, if you report on it or you talk about it, you are going to feel something about, again, I said you were going to have like this like passion for the people, I heard. Okay. I just saw changes here, which is exactly what I was just seeing with the rebirth, the butterfly. So just confirmation that you guys you're destined to break cycles and grow and transform, okay? Pile number 1's, well, who are they destined to become? Pile number 1. We got the skunk, and we got set boundaries. I feel like some of you just smelled a skunk, okay, recently, maybe, outside your house or driving. That is confirmation that this is your pile. But it says set boundaries. And I was talking about how you have to learn balance, set boundaries with yourself in order to, also, if you work in the justice field, you're going to have to set boundaries with, if you deal with criminals or you deal with, people like I want to say protect yourself. I'm getting protection from this. So definitely be safe in those streets. Okay, pile number 1's. And we got release the old. Yeah, again, with that, I was seeing that with the death and rebirth card. You guys are breaking some sort of generational karma, curse, generational poverty. I'm even hearing you guys are destined to release these old patterns and these old ways of being with that, what I was seeing in the very beginning. And we got soar with insight, and you will rise to the occasion is what I heard. And I'm also getting with the bald eagle, isn't that like a symbol of justice? They keep on like reiterating how you guys are like a symbol of justice in this pile. All right, let's get a couple more for pile number 1. Pile number 1, who are they destined to become, please, Spirit? Name it and claim it. I feel like for a lot of you, you will be well known in the field that you're in, but more so I'm getting that your name will be respected. You are going to be a person of respect. People are going to listen to you, honor you, obey you, but also I'm getting like this is your like as she's touching the star, like this is your destined path, this is your destiny, and there's no way out of destiny, right? And we have accept support. So just so you know, behind the scenes, you guys will be being supported by spirit throughout this life. Because you're a protector, you will be protected. Because you serve the greater good, you know, they will be looking after you and kind of like pouring into you, because I'm seeing the water, like pouring into you when you need it the most, when you're feeling, you know, like you need support, okay? You will be supported. So let's close out with a final card for pile number 1. Who are they destined to become? Who are you destined to become here, pile number 1? We got the World. It says be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So again, I'm getting about, you know, the World card talks about cycles. I'm more so getting like the closing of a cycle here with those generational things. I feel like you guys, we already discussed that. What else, Spirit? And we got the Sun. So this is a beautiful card to end the reading with. You guys are destined also to be happy, to have like this beautiful, happy life. It says, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. You will rise to every occasion is what I'm hearing. And we got the Owl at the back of the deck. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transformation. So yeah, you guys are going to grow a lot. You're going to gain a lot of wisdom. So pile number 1s, that is your reading. So if it resonated with who you are or who you think you're becoming, go ahead and hit the like button, hype the video, and I will see you in my next one. Hey, group number 2, if you chose the Angel card, this is going to be your reading on who are you destined to become. So right away, I'm getting that this is my spiritual path. This is my spiritual pile. I was going to say you're walking a spiritual path, but I want to say you guys are destined to walk a very spiritual path. They're showing me the Hermit card in my third eye. You guys are destined to attain a lot of knowledge, spiritual knowledge. You guys are old souls in this pile. You hold a lot of knowledge within you that you guys will be some of you will be using that to help the collective. Some of you will be going into fields where you are, you know, viewed as this angel, like this helper, okay? Any field that is helping others, I feel like that's also who you're destined to be. But I want to say you guys, for some of you, you will be singers because they're reminding me of like an angelic voice. So some of you have a beautiful voice in this pile and you're going to use that as your gift. Yeah, that is your gift. And Spirit is saying you're destined to hold a very high vibration. So I feel like this pile, you guys will be going through a lot of different spiritual awakenings. I feel like you guys could be healers, you could be shamans, psychics, whatever you guys, whatever field, you know, maybe you guys could do Reiki. Definitely you guys are somebody who holds a very high vibration and you're meant to. You could identify as earth angels. I don't know if I said that, but let's get into the cards. Some of you could end up being like a therapist, or you guys also in this pile could be like actual like on earth spirit guides for people. So you could be the one that people go to for advice, or you give out like really good advice to people. People come to you when they're feeling down or in need of support. Very empathic people in this pile. You guys are people that other people can actually rely on, and other people can, you know, come to you without feeling judged, or yeah, just, you know, the type of person who you can like tell your life story to or your problems. Look at the Wheel of Fortune, and that talks about fate and destiny. So yeah, you guys are also destined to come out on top, okay? So you're going to be like top in your field, or top in your, or maybe you were top of your class. If you have some sort of schooling, like a degree, I feel like you guys could have done very well in school. Let's see, pile number, or maybe you're currently going to school for some of you. Pile number Twos, who are they destined to become? Yeah, I just saw the Eight of Wands, and Spirit was saying how you guys have like this angelic healing voice. So maybe your voice is going to be heard. Maybe you guys are going to be more well known so that you can touch other people's lives in a big way, maybe having a podcast. But you're meant to walk this spiritual journey. With the Fool card, I'm getting like this solo spiritual journey, but I do feel like you will have a partner. I'm just saying that it's more so like you guys will be very self-focused in this incarnation. All right, pile number 2, who are they destined to become? Pile number 2, Nine of Wands. I feel like you guys will go through a lot of ups and downs, because I'm seeing like the peaks and the valleys of these mountains, and the Nine of Wands is about being like this wounded warrior who has to persevere. And the way to get to a very enlightened person is to go through many different challenges. So yes, it's harder, but it's worth it in the end to grow your soul. We're here to learn lessons and grow our soul. So you guys will be going through a lot of different lessons and challenges, but you have a lot of spiritual support, specifically with the angelic realm. They will be working with you throughout this life. And we got the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you're also, pile number 2, destined to have, first of all, 2 things I'm getting. One, you could be building some sort of a legacy, but also I'm getting that you will have like a big family here, or even if it's not a big family, you will have a family. Like I said before, you're destined, just because it was like a solo path as far as your spirituality, you're destined to, you know, have this beautiful family life as well. Pile number 2, who are they destined to become? Yeah, like a longevity family here. 7 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like when one thing, like you get through one thing and then you're on to your next thing. It's like you're jumping timelines all the time. You keep rising is what they're telling me. You don't hold the same frequency. You keep rising, you keep elevating. You're destined to be this person who keeps, you know, going. Lots of passion in this pile with the 2 Wands cards here. You could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. You don't have to be. Overall energy, wow, I was saying lots of Wands. And sometimes you could feel like burned out, especially if you guys do the kind of work that I do. This is my pile. So I'm right there with you, pile number 2. But you guys could get burned out because working with spirit and always having to be in this like higher vibration, it could be a lot on the, you know, in the 3D reality, right? So be mindful of taking time for yourself, care for yourself, okay? That's just, yeah. If you want to be, you know, looking your best, feeling your best, but I feel like you guys also could be very attractive people in this pile. I'm getting like you have like an angelic look to you, or an angelic aura, because I'm seeing this almost looks like your energy and your aura speaks for you when you enter a room. So people could, you know, there could be people in this life that are very, very jealous of who you are and the energy that you hold. Maybe they don't even know why they're jealous, but they are, because that's it. Spirit was like, move the card, because you guys are this high priestess, or eventually you will become this high priestess, and you hold this beautiful light within, and you have this beautiful aura. So you guys are highly spiritual in this pile. All right, 9 of Wands, please, Spirit guides. We got the Ace of Swords, but you guys are truth tellers. You guys are also truth seekers. So you will have a lot of ups and downs, which we talked about, but you will, anytime you fall, you will rise, okay? Because Spirit has their hand over your life. They will help you. This is a card about having breakthroughs. You, again, you jump over effortlessly like every challenge, because you are destined to keep rising. You are destined to get to this, you know, nirvana, like almost creating like a heaven on earth here for pile number 2s. Beautiful. What's the 10 of Pentacles? Ooh, these 2 cards wanted to come out. 9 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Again, I feel like you, financially speaking, you guys will be very well off. We got the 10 and the 9 of Pentacles, which are like the 2 best money cards in the deck. So you guys are also destined to have financial abundance in this pile, even if you're not seeing it now, because the High Priestess, you know, doesn't always see things, but maybe you feel intuitively, because you guys obviously have the best intuition. A lot of you have psychic gifts. Maybe you feel like you're going to be wealthy. And if you are feeling that energy, this is a confirmation for you that you will. Yeah, but what I'm seeing here is exactly what I was talking about before. You guys are very, very attractive. You're destined and to be attractive. The tower, yeah. I feel like with the tower here and you see the break, I feel like one, I'm getting take breaks. Two, I'm getting like every time you're broken, it's like you guys are cracked open. They're showing me an egg cracking open, and it's to let out more of who you are. So you hold a lot within you, and throughout this life, you are destined to become the high priestess who keeps learning, keeps growing, and you end up in this very, very high vibration. Spiritual leaders here. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you have to dig for the knowledge, okay? And I feel like some of you are destined to have a very long life here. Longevity is what I'm hearing, because you're protected by the angels. Like, you're going to have a lot of time. They're showing me the watch and saying, like, I don't know, this pile could like live a long life. You could have an abnormally long life. Like, not for everybody, but for some of you, you might live, you might see your 100th birthday. That's what I just heard, guys. But what I'm getting here is you have to keep going, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but it's the knight that crosses the finish line. So it's like you will get to the point where you need to be. You're destined to attain that, okay? This high level of spirituality, this high vibration. What is the Ten of Wands? And even though you may be tired, Spirit will constantly be pouring into you and replenishing you so that you can do your life's work. You definitely have a very, strong mission here, okay? What's the Ten of Wands? Yes, yes! They were showing me the Hermit in my mind's eye, and there it is, the Hermit. And look at how her face is nothing but light. Like, you guys are light workers. You guys see the light. You are the light. You hold the light. Yeah, beautiful. And you're meant to share this knowledge with people. You're meant to share your gifts, walk this solo journey for some of you. But again, you're going to have a family, but you're going to have like this more spiritual path is like solo for you. Yeah, like two sides of the coin here is what I'm hearing. Like, you're going to have this solo spiritual journey, but you will also have like family and, people in your life as well. But you see how like there's more that needs to come out of you. Like, you're not yet who you need to be, or you're still becoming, okay? Because the title of this reading is Who Are You Destined to Become? And you're destined to, bring out this spiritual side of yourself, okay? Your soul. All right, let's get more for pile number 2s. And these are the oracle cards, but yeah, look, luck is on your side. I feel like you guys are going to be like very, very lucky, or you're going to be viewed as lucky, but it's really like more so spiritual support. And it's the fact that you have such a strong intuition that it's like you could win things, or you could be lucky. Yeah, that's what they were showing me in the very beginning with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like you could intuitively know, like, when to buy a scratch off ticket, or when to, I don't know. It's like money. I'm getting money for this pile. All right, pile number 2. Who are they destined to become? Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, I feel like when to worry, or well, basically not to worry, because I feel like you always know that it's being handled, and some things are just out of your control and out of your hands. And you help people. Remember, I talked about people come to you when they're down and out. You help people to feel that like things are going to get better, that nothing will come of their worries. There's no use in worrying is what I'm hearing. You guys help people to alleviate worries and stress. That's beautiful. You're like a walking crystal, I heard. Your energy. Okay, so your energy like comforts people and soothes people. Conclusions are within reach, and you help people. Some of you, okay, they just told me somebody here is like you help, like somebody's destined in this pile to help people cross over. So it's like if people are stuck between worlds, you guys will be the ones who kind of help them to go to the light. You help them to, reach their destination. Very, very interesting. And look, you and your loved ones are safe. You guys are very, very spiritually protected, and whoever you care about will also be spiritually protected. Your family, because Cancer is about the home. Whoever resides in your home, or who you view as family, you guys will be safe and protected under Spirit's umbrella, okay? All right, pile number 2. Who are my pile number 2s destined to become? Who are my pile number 2s destined to become? Yeah, you're meant to have a spiritual adventure. You're meant to walk with Spirit throughout this life, okay? It says travel, education, experience, and inspiration. A lot of you are meant to inspire others. A lot of you will have some sort of platform, or maybe you're going to be on YouTube like me, or maybe you're going to use your gifts in other ways. But I feel like every step you take, you are divinely guided and protected. You're going to be walking this spiritual adventure. We talked about that many times, especially with the Hermit. Pile number 2, who are they destined to become? We got communication, and we got accuracy, expression, intimacy, and honesty. Yeah, Spirit deemed you worthy of these gifts because you guys are, honest in your expression, and you work for the higher good here, okay? People who have gifts, they have to be, first of all, you have to be accurate in what you predict and what, so some of you will be making like predictions of the future, but communication will be big, and I'm getting like, you will be a channel for Spirit, for channeling messages to others between worlds here. Yeah, and look at the back of the deck. We got rainbow. Maybe you guys are going to start seeing rainbows, but we got enlightened. Yeah, you guys are very enlightened with the Hermit, adaptable, soulful, and connected. Yeah, you're very connected to Spirit, okay? They keep making that abundantly clear. All right, pile number 2. Who are they destined to become? Who are my pile number 2s destined to become? Yeah, work together. First of all, I'm getting that you're destined to work together with the other side. You're destined to work together with Spirit, but I'm also getting that you're destined to like work well with other people. Like you will have a life of service in whatever way. Some of you are destined to like grow your own food, or, maybe you guys are going to be plant-based or eating very organically. There's something about maybe you guys really like love plants, or you have like a lot of, maybe you're surrounded by wildlife or nature. Pile number 2, who are they destined to become? Reconsider. Wow. You know what I'm getting from this card, guys? You guys get warnings, okay? Or you will be getting like, reconsider going this path, or your intuition, or you get a download that like, oh, I have to turn around, or I have to go home, or I'm not supposed to be here. You guys, you're always protected, okay? Spirit walks with you wherever you go. I'm seeing how she has this light guiding her, and Spirit will turn you around, okay? If God forbid you're on a path that you're not supposed to be on, you'll always be course corrected, okay? This pile, your life is really not your own, okay? Spirit will be directing your steps. And look at the back of the deck, listen to your heart. Again, very, very empathetic people with big hearts in this pile. You're destined to have a big heart. All right, let's get a couple more, and then we're going to close out. For pile number 2, who are they destined to become? Pile number 2. Victory and success. And this is the 6 of Wands. So again, a lot of you could have a platform. A lot of you are meant to be seen and heard. Some of you also could be destined to play an instrument. Maybe you currently do, or you will in the future, but you will have victory and success in this lifetime. Okay. Wow. Okay. They told me to take that because, guys, that is the angelic realm for me. This is like this card, Temperance. You guys are destined to transmute things, to heal people, to balance things out within the universe. And again, you love to see it come out in a destined reading. This is your destiny. You will be known for a lot of you. Some of you will be getting recognized for your gifts and your passion here. All right, final card for pile number 2s. Who are they destined to become? A lot of you really, if you're not currently, start working with angels, because the angelic realm wants to support you. I work very closely with Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, pretty much on a daily basis, I would say here. They probably get sick of me calling on them, but that's beside the point. And we got lion, and it says, harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Maybe the lion is going to be, another spirit guide for you, but also look up the meaning of the lion. But I feel like you guys harness, remember I was talking about spirit knows that you're like this honest person, or you would be somebody who, very, very loyal in this pile. Like, I talked about integrity. I feel like you guys, for people who receive gifts, you have to be of a higher like caliber, okay? Or, I don't know. But it says protective aura, like you're always protected. I feel like you're protected by, animal spirits as well, not just angels, not just spirit guides, but animals. So you guys could work closely with animals. And we got cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. Absolutely. I talked about your fortune. I talked about love. You're destined to be happy here because you hold this positive energy within you guys. You are the light. I talked about this. And look, judgment. This is your wake-up call. This is your soul mission. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. This is written in your book here, guys. So pile number 2, that is your reading. If that sounds like you, go ahead and give it the thumbs up. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in my next one. Hey, group number 3, if you chose this card, this says education, and it says expand your right brain creativity. So right away, I'm getting that you guys are going to have some sort of brilliant idea. You guys are destined to be an innovator, somebody who comes up with something, some sort of an idea, and puts it into practice. They're showing me Thomas Edison because he created the light bulb. So I feel like you're going to create some sort of a product, or I don't know, whatever you're doing here, but it's going, for some of you, you guys will end up holding a patent, I'm hearing, on something that you create. So there could be engineers in this pile, but I feel like you guys will be creating something. Pioneers here, trailblazers, brilliant minds is what I'm hearing. You guys you're destined to be very focused on your creativity or creation. Some of you are destined also to work in the education field, teachers, professors, yeah, okay. So also they said some of you will be responsible for teaching young minds to create products. So however that resonates. I'm also seeing mathematicians. They're also showing me the letters A and P. So first of all, your name could start with an A or a P in this pile, but I'm getting like, when you take AP classes in school, maybe you're going to teach like advanced classes, but AP classes are for, people who are gifted. So you guys are destined to be gifted, highly intelligent in this pile. I'm also hearing I'm seeing the word ear. So I'm not sure why. But maybe we'll okay. So first of all, they just showed me the word learn and then earn. So yeah, you guys are going to learn a lot. You're going to be, this is the pile of people with abnormally smart brains, okay? And you guys will earn a lot. I feel like there's avid readers in this pile. You guys also could be learning multiple languages. Yeah, brilliant minds in this pile. So you're destined to be brilliant here. You're destined to create something. You guys are destined to take a path of learning, okay? Always learning, always seeking, always growing. Your entire life here, you're going to continue to learn. All right, let's see. Pile number 3s. A lot of professors, maybe principals, working in the education field for some of you, but I just feel like you will have like a high level of education. Like maybe you guys will obviously go to college, get a master's degree, a PhD for some of you. Definitely very well educated in this pile. We got the Page of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, and I'm getting that you guys are destined to invest in yourself, okay? But again, you're going to build something from scratch here, okay? Seven of Pentacles is like planting a seed and waiting for it to grow, and I'm getting the seed is your idea or your product or whatever this is, and it would be in the infant stages, okay? This is you starting out and creating, okay? Whatever you're passionate about, wherever your passion lies, that's where this this creative project is going to come to be. Pile number 3. Who are they destined to become? The Lovers. Well, also pile number 3, you guys are also destined to have a partner in this life. You will get married for a lot of you. You will invest in another person here, but I feel like you're also destined to have a very, very happy life, okay? A lot of good luck, a lot of good fortune, because Page of Wands for me is good luck. And what's weird is I just got like very warm in your energy, and they showed me the Sun card. So maybe you guys are destined to live in like a sunny place or a hot place like Florida, California. But I am getting maybe even in the desert, Arizona. Yeah, because I got really, really warm in your energy and I had to take my jacket off. So overall energy is the Ace of Cups. What I'm getting from this is you will start out pouring into yourself and this idea, okay? A lot of your time will be spent creating your passions, and then you will meet the love of your life here, okay? All right, let's see. Page of Wands. We got the Fool. Yeah, remember I just said you're just starting out. This is like this is a brand new journey that you're taking here, okay? You guys could travel also in this life. You could be destined to be somebody who travels, sees different places. What's the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit Guides? The King of Swords. Guys, the King of Swords is my most intelligent king. This pile has brilliant minds. Be careful not to overthink. Be careful not to, overanalyze everything. I feel like you guys could be very, very, analytical here. And some of you could end up getting a lot of headaches because you use your mind is so active. So just a little caution to make sure you're taking breaks and make sure you're taking time for self-care, with that Ace of Cups being your overall energy, because I feel like you guys are destined to be very dedicated to creating something, and it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot of like stamina. Some of you could be writing a book, okay? Some of you could be writing more than one book, is what I just heard, and people are going to really love it, okay? People are going to the Justice card. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with the patent, okay? There's going to be something that you sign, or it's like this is yours and only yours. Yeah, like people who try to steal it or copyright, they would be sued, right? What is the Lovers? The King of Cups. And this is very, with the Lovers and the King of Cups, that's my most loving king here. So I feel like you're also destined to like have this, like, I don't know, like your heart is going to be in whatever it is that you do, but also you're gonna you're destined to also be this like loving person to your spouse, like, male or female, whoever you are that's watching. You will be like a very, very loving, dedicated spouse. So everything you do, pile number 3, you are destined to put your heart into it. Very, very loving people in this pile, confident people too, as well. What is the Ace of Cups? We got the 3 of Wands. And I feel like there's so much waiting for you, okay? As you're watching this reading, you might not even know that you're gonna like develop something or create something, but it's like there's gonna be a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors opening. And again, for some of you, because the timelines are different. So some of you are at the infant stages of something, and some of you haven't even opened this door yet, but this is like for your future. The 3 of Wands for me is the future, but your future is gonna be very, very bright here. Okay, you're going to do something big here, pile number 3. And Temperance, it's all in perfect timing, okay? All right, and make sure you're taking balance, because that's all about balance here. Make sure you're taking breaks, taking rests, because I feel like, look, as I say that, that's so funny. Take breaks, take rests. It's time to take action, because I feel like you guys are like, go, go, go. I want to, like, you're driven. Yeah, this pile, you're destined to be somebody who's very, like, goal-oriented, career-related for some, driven. Pile number 3. A time for healing. But again, that's what I was saying about the balance. So I was saying how you want to go, 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 but also you need to take time to, unwind and heal. And some of you could end up creating something in the healing realm here, a product or some sort of practice. I don't know. There's something about that. Pile number. Some of you could end up creating some sort of I don't know, something with cooking, or maybe you're destined to be a good cook, because they're showing me the word balsamic, and I was seeing like balsamic vinegar. So I almost feel like some of you are destined to go into some sort of like, I don't know, maybe you'll be like an excellent cook or a chef maybe. Pile number 3. Your hard work is paying off. Whatever field you go into, you guys are going to be incredibly hard workers. We talked about this, and Spirit keeps on reiterating, make sure you take time to take breaks and heal yourself, and don't burn yourself out, because your hard work will, and look, take time to breathe out. As I say that, take time to breathe out. Like, make sure you have balance here, guys, and your hard work is going to pay off, because this is your destiny. This is what you're destined to do. So take it one step at a time. If you have some like failed attempts at something, don't be too hard on yourself. Just start again, because you're going to get there. Yeah, your career is going to be very big for you guys. And it says change, excitement, opportunity, and advancement. You could be advancing something. You could be even taking a product and making it better. But there's going to be a lot of like change, excitement, and opportunities in your life. It's beautiful. I love this energy, pile number 3s. Who is pile number 3 destined to become? And we also have, they keep talking about this balance of work and play, work and self-care, because it says compassion, self-care, simplification, and beauty. And Spirit is saying it's that simple. And also positive affirmations could be really helpful to you, because I'm seeing I'm enough. I am, like, if you have any kind of like failed attempts where you have to start over or start again, always tell yourself that you can do this, that you're enough, that you're here to change the world. For some of you with this number 5, I feel like you're here to have some sort of a big change. I feel like a lot of you are destined to have this, like, I don't know, this beauty about you. There's something about your looks, like you're destined to have some sort of a glow up in this life, or maybe you're currently having a glow up. So that's like confirmation that this is your reading. If you're wearing the color pink, that is another confirmation. Pile number 3. wise decision. But again, you're very decisive. You're going to make a lot of wise decisions. A lot of people will be applauding you and clapping for you. It says, that's what I said. A lot of brilliant minds in this pile. Accurate, brilliant, organized, and validated. You will be validated. You will be in the spotlight for some of you for what you've created. But you're going to, dot your I's and cross your T's, because you're going to be very organized and methodical about how you go about this. And look, the back of the deck says you're ready. Momentum, validation, encouragement, and prepared. So right now you could be, just starting out. We talked about that, taking your training wheels off, metaphorically speaking, but you're ready for this. And Spirit is giving you this encouragement in this reading to keep going wherever you are in your life. If you're currently in school, like you're still in your education phase of your life, Spirit is saying keep going. You guys are brilliant. You're going to do something big with your life. Yeah, look, divinity, creation and manifestation. You will be creating something here, building something, because I'm seeing this as like all the building blocks, and it will manifest into reality. Pile number 3, who are they destined to become? Pile number 3, who are they destined to become? We got backbone, balance, and the middle way. They keep talking about balance. We talked about this, and you guys have to have like this strongness about you, this backbone, like this get up and go. Like, I feel like when you're creating something, you could have to do it many different times, or you might have to start from scratch, or it just takes like a lot out of you. So you guys are destined to be this strong person who, creates this product or whatever this is. I'm also seeing RN. They just showed me RN. So some of you could be in like nursing school, getting educated to be in the medical facility. Okay, maybe you'll work at a medical facility. Maybe you guys are going to become a doctor. A lot of education there. And then you create a product that helps people. There's like a big destiny here for pile 3. Yes. The star card is about destiny. It's about being guided. It's about having hopes and dreams. You guys have a lot of hopes and dreams in this pile. And it says hope, inspiration, and dreams. I didn't even read that. Wow, hopes and dreams in this pile. And you're going to be this star. You're going to be recognized. You're going to be known, is what I'm hearing. For whatever this path is with the Emperor, initiative, authority, and leadership. A lot of leaders, could be life paths number 1, life path number 7, I'm hearing. But it's going to be this beautiful life, but there's going to be a lot of sacrifice here for some of you, because it says balance again, sacrifice and joy, but ultimately you're destined to have this very, very joyful life, because you're going to get to what you're seeking. You're going to, like, I'm seeing the sun as this clarity, like this bright idea, like this aha moment. You're going to figure something out, and it's going to change the world for some of you. All right, pile number 3. Yeah, intuition and knowingness. I feel like, again, I'm getting like brilliance here. Like you guys are just going to know what the world needs or how to create the perfect thing. Pile number 3. We got the unknown, enigma. I feel like you guys, as I'm currently filming this, you could not know what I'm talking about yet, or maybe you do, but I feel like you're going to make some sort of like big, you're going to leave your mark. Yeah. And I feel like you're going to be well known eventually. Right now, maybe you guys aren't known in any way, shape, or form, but some of you are going to end up being a star and you don't even realize it. Okay. Some of you don't even know, and you're watching this like, I'm not creating anything, or I'm not going to do that. But some of you are going to, if you pick the right pile. And we got the twins, conscious connection. Some of you, because we talked about a family. I think we talked about having a family in this pile. Yeah. Some of you are destined to have twins. Yeah, I'm taking this as quite literally. You guys, some of you are destined to have twins in this pile. How cool is that? Pile number 3. And we got father. As I say, twins, the father of fire, passion ignited. You will be following this passion, and you will have this drive and this determination and the willpower to achieve. and you guys will look clarity. You guys are brilliant, okay? They keep talking about the minds here. You guys are going to change the world for some of you. I'm seeing these butterflies. There's some sort of product or thing you're going to, and don't get in your ego when I'm saying you're going to change the world. I'm kidding, guys. Pile number 3. Let's get a couple more and then we're going to close out. Pile number 3. Who are they destined to become? Pile number 3. Keep going. Remember I said with the failed attempts, even if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 failed attempts, you know, keep going, because it's going to eventually take hold, right? Whatever this is that you guys are doing. Pile number 3. And we got practice patience. Yeah, you're going to have to be patient, guys. Like, kind of like when you plant a seed. We had that 7 of Pentacles before. When you plant a seed, it doesn't grow overnight. So this could actually just be your life's work. This could be like, eventually, you know, you have a regular job, but then you're creating this product, or you're creating whatever this is, and then eventually after, you know, you perfect it with patience. Oh, and they're also talking about the doctor again. Okay, Spirit, calm down. Eventually it grows into something that, you know, you're well known for, or something that you created, and you're going to have enormous success is what I'm hearing. But with practice patience, I'm also hearing about like a doctor, like having patience, right? Follow the flow. You're going to follow the flow here. You could have just seen a duck, I just heard, where you could start seeing synchronicities of ducks. What? That's the truth. That's the truth, guys. You could have just seen a duck or seen synchronicities of ducks. But also, you guys are going to practice your truth. You're going to talk the talk and walk the walk here. And we got solitude. And I feel like you're going to spend time, like a lot of time, like alone to create this, okay? A lot of you will kind of be in hermit mode for a lot of your life here, on and off, creating this product. And then look, it's growing, guys. This is what I was seeing. The seed that you're about to plant is going to grow into this tree. And that is whatever you guys are creating, whatever this brilliant idea is, whatever that is. And that's when your prosperity will begin. So, and then the sacral chakra is also where your creativity lies. So yes, pile number 3. If this sounds like you and the reading resonated, go ahead and give it the thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.